Welcome back, craft beer lovers. It's been a while since I've done a video review, and I've got a fair few beers in the fridge that people have sent me and I've bought myself and haven't got around to trying, so I thought I'd better get in and do some reviews. So this one, love the can. It's from Colonial. This is called a Rye and Gose Sling. The description is a kettle soured seawater Gose with rye malt. West Wind's broadside finishes a citrusy gin sling with subtle spice and US hops. Quite an interesting combination, 4.5% ABV. And seeing that this week's style of the week is Gose, I thought I'd better give it a crack. As I said, I haven't done a live video review for a while, and got to get around to doing a few more. It's got one of these big rip top heads. I can't pull up the can now and show you, but you know what I mean. So let's have a look and see what it looks like. Have to say, before I even have it, I'm not a huge fan of the Gose style. I don't really like the saltiness, but it sounds like there's enough going on in this to probably, maybe mask a little bit of that. So let's see what it looks like. It's in a can. I can smell the salt from here. It's pretty straw looking, got a reasonable head, looks a bit like a sort of Pilsner style head. Get the saltiness, there's a bit of sourness too, that's probably what I'm getting. Yeah, it's interesting, there's quite a couple of hits in that initially. First up, I do get the saltiness, but I'm sort of, I think, preparing myself for that. I do get, hang on, let's go again. The sourness is really quite interesting. It's because there's not a real fruit, like a lot of sours have fruit flavours, and that's not apparent, and so it's a very clean tasting beer, like very fresh. Be a great slam it down fast on a hot day beer. It's obviously not the right time to be drinking that sort of thing, but and yeah, just a real subtleness of that gin, which is sort of, again, gin being a sort of fairly sort of insipid type of flavour. It's not big and ballsy, but it's there, and it just sort of ends out nicely with a sharpness and a tardiness to it. So one more go. Actually, don't mind it. Considering I'm not a big fan of the style, because there is a lot going on there, and I sort of like that little gin aspect to it, and it's just nice and sharp and bitey. Probably, well, as I said, be really good on a hot day. Very easy drink. Not the sort of beer that I typically drink at this time of the year, but nice and refreshing. Probably go well with some seafood or something just to slam it down fast beer. You can imagine it, like if you like the style, that'd be it's a pretty good representation of the style. So that's what it is. Colonial. These guys have got a brewery, I think, in Perth and also in Melbourne. Love the artwork on the can. Colonial Rye and Gose Sling, and yeah, if you get a chance, give it a crack. Not a bad beer. Remember, life's too short to drink bad beers. Cheers.